Hey everyone, welcome back for another Crown Tundra leak. Now this is a leak because it's a post on 4chan posted by Anonymous, and there's been quite a few of them recently. I've mentioned them, I've addressed them recently, I've addressed other YouTubers doing them recently, and I've given my opinions on this. What this video is going to be about is a little bit of an analysis. Now I've pointed out a recent Pokemon Crown Tundra leak, and that now can be confirmed that it was false because we were going to be expecting a video today on Thursday. However, we did not get it. So that was one of the promises of that leak, and it did not come through. So we can discard that last one, guys. But as for this one is not really a leak. I mean, it's a leak, but it's not really a leak. Let's have a look at what it is, guys. This is it right here, guys. My issue with this one is that it actually gives you a lot of info. Most of it, not all of it, but most of it is something that can easily be deduced from the trailers we've seen so far. Now, let's just go through piece by piece. We also have the Pokedex for the Crown Tundra right here, guys. If you do not want to see this right here, I recommend turning away. It's going to spoil the dex for you guys, but this is the dex as we know it so far. There may be some additions to this dex. However, we're not going to be covering possible additions in this video. I highly recommend seeing one of my last night's videos, guys, which shows you the overlaps of the Crown Tundra and Generation 4. A really exciting video that shows a lot of overlaps, guys. They used tons of Gen 4 ideas in the Sword and Shield and coming in the Crown Tundra, and some of them are very important game mechanics which we're going to look at in this leak. So let's have a look at it, guys. First moment here, you receive a crown pass and a crown to the Crown Tundra after updating the game. That's fine, guys. We've had that for the Isle of Armor. That is to be expected, as we saw from the data mines, guys. Before, you actually see on the map the train rail going down south, which looks like that's going to be the way we get to go to the Crown Tundra area. So yeah, I mean, this is something that can easily be guessed, easily deduced from past experiences, from things we know already, and from confirmed information such as the Crown Tundra data mine leaks. If I do have those videos still up if you guys are interested in checking those out. Peony is Rose's brother. Now this is a popular theory a lot of people have penned already in YouTube videos. People have been guessing based on the appearance of this man right here that he looks really like Rose, and they started to speculate that this is actually his brother or his cousin or something similar to that. I dare go as far as to say he's his dad. However, I think his brother is more likely. They look similar in age, and yeah, I mean, you know, they definitely do look similar, so there is that similarity going. That's what this leak sort of brings up again. Peony is Rose's brother. I wonder. We'll see. It could very well be a good story plot. Peony's daughter's name is Margaret, and her ace is Galarian Slowking. Now, in my video last night, guys, we did discuss some possible info on Galarian Slowking. A previous leak suggested that actually Galarian Slowking is going to be Ghost Psychic type, guys. Ghost Psychic? Well, let's find out. It does say it here, Galarian Slowking is a Ghost Psychic. Now this is a separate, I suppose, a separate leak. I guess we can wait and see, folks, to see if it does turn out to be Galarian, the Ghost Psychic. Doing away with the whole poison typing for Galarian Slowpoke and Slowbro. As for who Peony's daughter is, guys, this was one of the models that was actually drawn from the data mine leak of the Crown Tundra. So this is really in the game already. Now, who knows why Pokemon updated the game with the Isle of Armor, adding Crown Tundra stuff in as well. There's not really any good reason to do that. However, they did. They added models such as this, which people started speculating back when it was released, that this is in fact his daughter. They also got the model for him himself. However, we have seen him in the ads. We also got a model for another person right here. So I guess we'll find out who he is. So we have some Pokemon exclusives. This does seem to go into a lot of ideas for exclusives. For the Sword, guys, we're going to have Elekid, we're going to have Bagon and Gible. And for Shield, we're going to have Magby, Beldum, and Dratini. Now, looking at the decks here, guys, we do have Dratini's line right here, and we do have Beldum's line right here. We do have Gibble's line right here as well. We have obviously the two that are going to be these version exclusives as well, guys. And we have Bagon's line right here as well, guys. So yeah, all of those Pokemon are confirmed in the game. So at least, if anything, guys, the writer of this has done some research. Now, a person gives you a Hoenn starter, you pick only one. you're going to the legendary tree to catch the legendary birds. Okay, well this point right here, guys, is obviously, it's certain. We already know this actually from the details given to us in the trailers and some of the story stuff going on. That we know the birds are all around the tree fighting, and obviously we're gonna have to go there and catch them. As for the Hoenn starters, guys, let's look at the decks. Yes, we do have the Hoenn starters in the game, guys. We have them right here. So it looks like we're gonna end up picking one of them, maybe, if this leak is correct. The Digging Duo gives fossils. Okay, well this is a fair guess, at least, if you think there are going to be other fossils coming to the game, which he does. It looks like we're going to be getting game exclusive fossils such as Old Amber. Sword is going to get Dome, Claw, Plume, and Jaw. Shield is going to get Helix, Root, Cover, and Sail fossils. Okay, so this is actually not a bad idea, considering we get 4 fossils again for different Pokemon and Old Amber on the side, but the Digging Duo giving us the fossils is exactly how it is in the main game already, guys, and we do get different combinations to make different Pokemon out of, so that's pretty cool. We'll see how this actually all matches up. We'll see how it works out. We'll see if it's just one per Pokemon or if it's actually a combination of some for different Pokemon. I'm looking forward to seeing that, if that's true, but that is actually cleverly thought out idea if it is in fact fictional. And specifically, we're going to be getting on Route 6. I don't know why specifically Route 6. Honestly, I thought the fossil idea was good because my comparisons that I made in yesterday's video tell all about all the Gen 4 overlaps with the Crown Tundra, which is specifically the underground theme, guys. We are able to go back underground and doing mining and stuff like that. A big feature of the Crown Tundra is this whole underground maze thing where you're able to go down and fight legendaries with groups of people similar to the raids. However, it's a different version of how the raids work. However, it reminds me very much of Pokemon Platinum, which I just recently played for the first time. Being able to go underground where there are people online, where you're able to communicate with people and meet up with people. I absolutely anticipate a base of operations underground, similar to what it was like then, where you can team up with people and go to different parts of the areas, different places to go fight for your legendaries. I think that's going to be happening, and you're going to be able to get domes or fossils or whatever as well down there. It definitely adds up very well here, so I look forward to seeing if that is how it turns out. I think the overlaps are no coincidence, by the way, so if the person who wrote this is watching my videos, including the video from yesterday, guys, he's definitely taken some inspiration from what I was discussing in the overlaps. You catching the 5 Regis in the Regi Ruins. Now, we do know all the Regis are coming back. We know we're getting 2 new Regis, guys, and we're also getting the 3 old Regis too, but actually he says 5. We are also getting Regigigas. We are also getting Regigigas on top of the 5 Regis before that. So the 2 new ones and the 3 old ones as well. So, well, I wonder where Regigigas comes from. He seemed to have left that one out. And also for the Amber Ore, guys, we do have... Oh, my camera's blocking it. Oh, for some of the old fossils. Yeah, we do have the old Gen 1 fossils right here as well. Just keep that in mind. After catching Zacian or Zamazenta, so presumably from the main game, from the story, you encounter legendaries and Ultra Beasts. Well, yeah, we know Ultra Beasts are back in based off of this, guys. All these Ultra Beasts are here as well, along with a lot of legendaries. Ultra Beasts was one of the big surprises. We did not expect them to be coming yet, so we are going to be getting those back. Apparently they're separated exclusively too. We got the Gen 2s, we got the legendaries here for different generations, and they're exclusive here, as well as Ultra Beast being exclusive for Sword, and we have the different list for Shield right here. So there you have it, folks. Make sure you pick your games carefully if you haven't purchased it yet. Now, you're going to receive a hatching, I don't know why you highlighted this in black, but you're going to receive a hatching charm, which makes items hatch faster. This one, I have X to doubt, because we already have a mechanism to actually make eggs hatch faster already by using Flame Body or Steam, maybe Steam Engine is it, the other one, just putting a Pokemon with that ability in the top of your party or anywhere in your party, and that is going to make eggs hatch faster already. I don't know if we're going to get a double overlap with the charm that makes them hatch faster as well. It just seems unnecessary. After completing Crown Tundra, you're going to rematch Peony and Margaret once per day, sort of similar to what we can do in the Isle of Armor. You get all the matches against famous characters that are to appear in the Isle of Armor. You get to match them up and fight them as well. So looks like we're going to be able to get a daily repeating fight with 2 major characters of the DLC. Now, here's some disappointing parts, if true. No more new Galarian forms in the Crown Tundra. Okay, that's... I mean, obviously excluding the ones we already know about. The Regis and the legendary Gen 1 birds. Now, here's an interesting fact. He did leave out info about the Gen 1 birds, the regular birds, guys, because the Gen 1 birds are also coming back too. The regular Gen 1 birds are coming back as well. So, he did include these. And obviously he only mentioned the Galarian forms of these, but we are getting the regulars back too. He has not mentioned them here at all, curiously enough. He seems to anticipate that Melmetal is going to be able to eat Gmax soup when the Crown Tundra comes. Now, personally, I would expect or hope that that would be a little sooner. It's very possible Pokemon will just ignore it and leave it until the Crown Tundra itself comes out. However, I was expecting Melmetal to be introduced in some sort of event or a raid event of some sort to keep us entertained, because we still got quite a few months to go until this is supposed to release. I anticipate a November release. Now, some people are anticipating October release. Yeah, he does. Other people have also been anticipating October release. However, I don't think that's the case, guys. For the Isle of Armor, that was given a placeholder date, which was the end of the month, okay? And it actually did not come at the end of the month. It came in that same month, though. The placeholder for Crown Tundra is November, the end of November. I completely and fully expect it to come out in November at some point, guys. Most likely a Wednesday, similar to the Isle of Armor. So let's look at November here. The Wednesdays in November are the 4th, the 11th, the 18th, and the 25th. Now, I would anticipate 11th or the 18th, guys, to keep in line with what happened with the Isle of Armor. My predictions for the Isle of Armor was very much close, very much on point, guys, very close. I did actually predict the Friday, but it came out on the Wednesday in the middle of the month, and now I'm going to predict the Wednesday for the Crown Tundra. I'm going to go ahead and say the 11th. Last but not least, guys, no Mega Evolutions, no Ultra Necrozma, and no Primals, okay? So that kind of contradicts some of the information, some of the data that actually exists in the game at the moment, such as text data for Megastones, and such as some moves and abilities for Pokemon that exists in the game that you can actually put in and use and have animations. So there's that. I mean, but that's no big loss. I mean, a lot of people are kind of hoping that no Megas come in. I can see it being problematic for Megas to come into Crown Tundra with the Gmax gimmick being there and there being an overlap. You're either going to have to decide between one or the other. I mean, I can see it working too. I can see how it might work, but it would kind of seem a little messy, and they do seem to like to have one gimmick per kind of generation. I don't know what they're going to come up with in the 9th. However, as for Megas returning, I certainly hope so. I've seen some light unconclusive evidence that they can come back, as well as the Primals, guys, too. However, we do not have some confirmation on that yet. Guys, that's going to wrap up the 987th Crown Tundra leak here on this channel. Thank you for watching all of them. Hopefully you have gained some new information you think that comes valuable out of this leak. I don't think it's really a leak either, guys. I honestly feel this is more like just putting together as much information as we actually already know as possible, and then kind of hashing up some of the others, like the exclusive lists for different Pokemon. So, you know, we'll have to wait. We'll have to wait. If it does come out in October, we're going to have a little bit earlier, less time to wait anyway. We're going to get it earlier. I don't think so, guys. I think it's coming out in November for certain, for sure. That's why the placeholder is in November, not December at the end of the year. November is when it's coming, guys. Absolutely. But I guess we'll find out. Thanks for watching. If you're new, drop a sub, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Till then, bye.